Hello friends. Okay, so I'll wait for just a few more minutes and post my shopping link right here in the comments. So we are gonna do kind of like a no makeup look. This is like the makeup look I do when we're like running out the door really quickly, or I just want like to just kind of look put together, but I don't feel like putting makeup on. This routine takes me maybe 2 minutes. So this is going to be pretty fast live. But if you are not really into wearing makeup, or say you just want something that's very, very fast, very, very easy, this routine will be for you. We're using like 7 products in total, which you can kind of even ditch probably 2 of the 7. So this is like very doable. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. So you didn't want to go to Florida. What does that mean, Tammy? All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm going to first start out with my skincare. So the first thing that I do in the morning is I wash my face, obviously. I also use my Uology eye cream. I don't consider this like part of my makeup routine because I do this every day, no matter if I'm wearing makeup or not. But I'm going to be using the Uology eye cream. So I do this on my under eyes, before bed, after I wash my face in the morning, every single day. So that's what skincare so far is on me. I also have on my refreshed rose water, but like I said, I don't really consider that part of the routine, only because I do that anyway, no matter what. So the self tanner I use, I saw this comment. Let me give you the link, girlfriend. Self tanner, and then my code for the self tanner is Raya. Okay. So after my rose water, my eye cream, when I know I'm going to do makeup, I'll do my pre-makeup routine, which is 2 things, which is the setting spray and the mattifying face primer and the setting spray. So I'll do setting spray, primer, setting spray, and I do that no matter what type of routine I'm doing, whether I'm doing something like this or full coverage. It just makes your makeup look so much better, even if you're not really wearing makeup, if that makes sense. It's also one of my favorite routines to do, even if I'm not wearing makeup. So if I know I'm not wearing a stitch of makeup, but I know I'm going to be like busy or out and about or whatever, this routine actually, the setting spray, primer, setting spray, this actually will help to keep your oils at bay. So it'll actually help to keep your face from looking overly dry or overly oily. So this is a routine that you can actually do even if you weren't wearing makeup. So highly recommend. The mattifying face primer also blurs your fine lines, creases, and pores. So another really great reason to wear it, even if you weren't wearing any makeup. There is no unique trip in Florida. What's your skin type? I have oily skin naturally. It's getting more like normal to oily. I do experience some dry patches because I have psoriasis. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I have psoriasis pretty, not like so bad anymore, especially now that I'm eating like really healthy. Well, trying to. It definitely flares up when I'm eating like crap. But so I do get dry patches on my face. So for those areas, I just try basically to not use like a ton of powder in those areas, or I just make sure to set it really well. Aw, thanks, Crystal. Yeah, it's hailing where you are. That's not too far from me, Jennifer. It's raining here today, which is so weird. It like never rains in San Diego. You're dry. So what you'll do, Catherine, is you'll basically use more hydrating products. So rose water, hydrating face mask, things like that. Awesome. Yeah, awesome. You're going to try the tanner tonight? Wonderful. All right, so now for this no makeup look, first thing I'm going to go in with, and pretty much the only product that is going to provide the coverage, is this one right here. This is the Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Organza. So like I said, when I'm doing this whole like no makeup look, I'm not wanting to wear like a ton of coverage. It basically is just going to provide the coverage where I either have dark circles or redness, maybe a blemish or 2 or something, but totally like not really for much. So we're going to use this and I'm going to blend this out, and this is going to provide just the right amount of coverage where we like need it, not so much like everywhere else. So I'm just going to take this on my blending bud. And these blending buds, you guys, I always rave about them. These blending buds are made from like almost like a wetsuit material, so they really are amazing at blending out your foundation. I actually forgot to get this wet. So I'm gonna kind of use a little bit heavier hand in blending it out. But typically you do want to make sure that these are damp so that it is more helpful at blending. So we're just going to begin to blend that all over. Like I said, we're just basically focusing the concealer where we need it. So already you will begin to see like such a really nice light coverage on your skin. Redness is reduced. We hit our dark circles. We hit some of our blemishes just so quick and easy. I'm going to set that area now using my setting powder. Now this is the step that I was saying that you could kind of skip if you don't have oily skin. You could set it with the pressed powder that we're going to go in with. So that's another option for you as well. But basically we're just going to use this to prevent the concealer from creasing. So it's also going to help to absorb any oils that may like push against the concealer or just keep it from transferring and things like that. So the setting powder is, like I was saying, is one of those products that you could probably do without if you wanted to. So again, that was just the Touch Behold translucent setting powder that we use to set our under eye with. I used it in a technique called baking, but you could also use it in like a compact form. So you could also do like this. So you could take your pressed powder, you could take a dry beauty blender, swirl in there and kind of press it on is another option too. Okay, so now for all over coverage, I like to just take a very fine layer of my pressed powder. I'm using it in the shade Satin, and this is not only going to even out that coverage where we used concealer versus where we didn't, but this is also just going to provide a very light layer of coverage on our skin. So we're using the pressed powder in the shade Satin, and I'm just blending this out all over with my giant kabuki brush, and this is just like I said, going to provide that really fine layer. But this is my hands down favorite pressed powder ever because it really does provide the softest coverage on your skin. It literally doesn't look like you have like a ton of powder on or anything. It doesn't make you feel super dry or anything like that. Yeah, so setting spray, primer, setting spray. I always do that even if I'm not planning on wearing a ton of makeup. Okay, so now for contour, highlight, all of that. So I'm going to go like super quickly with this because we're not doing a ton of it. Like I said, this is a very like less product, like no makeup look kind of thing. So I'm going to use my pressed powder in the shade Voil if you're a similar complexion than I am, on top of my powder, on top of the tapered blusher brush. And I'm not going to use a ton of this because I don't want to look overdone. We're going for that whole like no makeup look. But I don't want to look washed out from using like a pressed powder and a concealer. So we're basically just going to use a very fine layer. Sometimes even I won't even use a product. I'll just use whatever's left over on the brush. So when I'm saying like you're using like literally nothing, that is the point. We want to just go in with a very fine layer of that. And you just want to go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth just to begin to warmth your face, your complexion. So again, you don't look washed out from using concealer. If you get a friend request from me, it's not me. I don't send friend requests because my Facebook thing is full and I have a business page. So if you see Rhea Hope and she's sending you a friend request, that is not me. Those are scammers. They're trying to get you to give them your credit card or your banking information, and I hope you guys know to never do that on Facebook. Just got done with my makeup. Awesome. All right, so now for my favorite part of this makeup look is this blush. So this is the shade Sisterly, and I'm going to pop this on the apple of my cheek and kind of work up to the hairline. So this is going to be amazing for this makeup look because it's going to highlight and glow like all at once. So you really will give your skin that flesh color, like that like perfect color to your skin without looking too pale. Oh yeah, block them for sure. Do you use eyeshadow primer? I personally don't. I don't feel like I really need to because a lot of our eyeshadows actually have primer infused in them. So I personally don't feel like you need to, but if you have really oily eyes, I would recommend either the eye primer, and I would highly recommend the liquid eyeshadow and or the Splurge cream shadow because both of those are crease proof and smudge proof and perfect for oily eyes. All right, so like I had mentioned before, it's so important to make sure that you always are filling in your brows because it's really going to make such a big difference on framing your face and really opening up your eyes. So even if you're not doing like a full makeup look like we're not today, I I'm telling you guys, it does make a really big difference on just framing your face. So even on the times that I'm not really putting on a ton of makeup like today, I still will fill in my eyebrows, and it does make a really big difference. So we're going to use the brow pencil in the shade Medium, and we're just going to fill it in. So if you missed it or you're just now tuning in, basically all I've done is used my Skin Solution Concealer on my under eye. I set it with a setting powder, and then I used a pressed powder all over. And then we very lightly contoured and used our blush as our highlight and blush all in one in the shade Sisterly. And then now we're using our brow pencil in the shade Medium to kind of just give our brows a little bit of shape and structure. Message me and I'll give you the link to my kabuki brush. It's not from Unique, but I can give you the link. All right, so there our brows done. See how it totally like elevates the makeup look? I'm telling you, this whole look is amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna set my makeup really fast, which again is gonna take away that makeup-y look. It's also gonna just hold everything in a place, and it's gonna add moisture into your pressed powder and your setting powder, so it just kind of makes everything look softer on your skin. So highly recommend. What do you recommend for the eyes? I would do cream eyeshadow, the Splurge cream, or I would do the liquid eyeshadow. Those are my two favorites, but you can't go wrong. They're all really amazing. Yes, I will send you the link to the kabuki brush. Just message me. That's the only thing that's not from Unique. Everything else I'm using is all available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and then everything also has a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you could just return it for your money back, no problem. Okay, so now for eyes, we are literally just going to use our Twisted Mascara, which you can actually get this mascara for free with any order of $75. And when I'm doing this whole like no makeup look, I only put the mascara on the top lash line because it really, again, opens up your eyes and it really gives you like almost like this doe-eyed like lash extension look to your lashes. So we're going to use the Twisted Mascara and do one coat of this from the base lash all the way up. And I feel like this makeup look is also really, really great for those who say have to wear a mask all day, because it's not like a ton of makeup on your skin, so it's not gonna, like if it like smudged or moved around, you wouldn't be able to see like the mark. Like if you were wearing glasses all day, you wouldn't have a glass mark because you're not wearing hardly any makeup. So this makeup look I feel like fits a lot of people's lifestyles, and that's why I love bringing this one to you guys. And also it's one of my favorite looks because it's just so soft and so natural looking. All right, Twisted Mascara on, just on the top lash line like I said, and now we're just going to top our lips with the lip butter in the shade Quick Getaway. Which has vitamin E and shea butter in it. So it's really, really hydrating. And then it has kind of like a minty, it doesn't have like a minty feeling, but it has like a minty smell, if that makes any sense. But that was the whole makeup look, you guys. So easy. Do you do your brows before your eyeshadow? I do, because I like to like figure out the shape of them before I put any eyeshadow on. But we're not wearing any today. I got the Twisted Mascara. What's the first mascara you use? Twisted Mascara, yes. And it's two wands. So it has the silver wand, which is this one, and then it has the smaller wand, which is this one. So there's actually two in one, which is really, really cool. And like I said, you can get this for free on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com, with any order of $75. So that was my makeup look, just super fast, super easy. Like I said, if I wasn't live, this would take me maybe 2 minutes. And I love that I still like look and feel very put together, but I'm not wearing hardly any makeup at all. We just did the concealer, which has caffeine in it, gives you a really wonderful, I have a hair. Oh my gosh, look how long this eyelash is. Hold on, I need to show this to you guys. I think this is the longest eyelash I've ever seen in my life. Hold on, let me compare it to my thumb. Oh crap, I lost it. I thought it was a hair. It's bigger than my finger. That's how long my lashes are. Holy cannoli. And you can get these lashes if you use the Esteem Lash Serum. It's only $24. And it's under mascara on my website. I'm sorry, it's under lashes on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Check out the Esteem Lash Serum, $24, and it makes your lashes grow longer than your finger. Apparently. I've never seen a lash fall out like that. That's crazy. So anywho, let me know if you guys need any recommendations, if you need any help, if you need to be color matched, just comment color match in the comments and I will private message you. I will be going through my comments over this weekend and on Monday, and I'll make sure to message you guys back. And I'm actually going to be doing a try-on haul with Pink Fox Boutique in about 5 minutes here on Facebook, so don't miss out on that. I will be right back to do a really fun try-on haul of clothes. So if you love that, make sure you tune in. And then if you're not, make sure you go follow me on Instagram. I have a really fun little reel posted on my page. It's really, really fun. So I love you guys. I will see you in about 5 to 10 minutes.